There we go, we're live. Hello everyone, welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench. We are here again for a few hours to hopefully keep you entertained in some loose sense of the word. We don't know how. But if you're there, say hello to us. If you're new to the stream, say hello. Let us know where you're from. Let us know your name. And if you're an old viewer, say hello. And if we don't know your name or probably forgot your name in a week, again, let us know. Is the chat working? The chat's working. Thank you, Simon and Alan. Alan didn't say. He normally does.
I know. I've been dealing with the dog.
So, yeah, tonight we've got Alan Parker, we've got me, we've got Dan Croak, Roland, we've got Al, we've got Gary, who's back with us again on his casting couch. We've got Daniel Scattergood and Mr. Shorey's with us as well, Simon. No Luke Ward tonight. He's having a night off. He's had a bit of a stressful week, so he's having a night off. Jim's off with family, I think he said he was. And that's it. That is it. So hope you had a good week. Have you had a good week?
Oh,
no. Crap. It's still crap. It's going to be crap for a while.
Yeah.
But we're here on a Friday night and we're all raring to go.
Yeah. Yay.
Just look at the excitement on Al's face. Oh, here we go. There's the juice. There he is.
Yeah, give me 20 minutes. I'll be with you.
20 minutes. Yep. So, yeah, we're here. So tonight we've got Simon doing his section about what we've been buying. I've got things to add. Have you looked your section?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll go and look at it in a minute because I forgot. We've got Roland looking at what we've picked as our works in progress. Me and Roland have picked. What is it, Roland?
The same thing again. I don't know how you do it every time.
It's every week. It's so strange. So weird. It really is. We've
Alan
got Dan.
The same as me this week.
What?
Alan picked the same as me this week. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I mean, amazing. We've got Dan with questions for the crew. And Al McNeish looking at all the latest kits that have been released.
I forgot.
Yeah. Dan's turned into either a bank teller or a poker player. Oh, it's an Optivisor. I see. Sorry.
No, I've turned into a blind person.
Oh.
My eyes are shot.
Who said that?
That opening your mouth.
You said short as well.
Yep. So, and then we've got Gary here, who is a passive objector. Is that the right word?
I have no idea.
Nearly.
Depends on the context.
Sounds good.
Conscientious.
Conscientious objector. There we go. That'll do.
Yeah, well done.
He is quite passive, though, isn't he?
Yes.
At the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Well, I put up with you bunch of idiots, so it can't be that bad.
Well, there is that as well. There is that. There is that as well. So, yeah. So we're here for a bit to keep you entertained. So, yeah. So before we get going, I mentioned on Sunday about possibly doing daily live streams, which is something I am hoping to start doing next week. So I asked you to go over and sub to my Paul ISM channel, which is different to ISM, because if I do daily live streams, I don't want them tying up the main channel, because all the videos will get lost in amongst the live streams, because there'll be a live stream every day and then a video. And I have had complaints about it before. People have complained about it being oversaturated.
Yeah.
So if you're in the chat, you've not done it yet, I'm going to put a link in the chat in a second. There it is. I've already gained 100 subs since Wednesday, I think it was. So that's good going.
Yeah, Wednesday. No, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all. So I'm trying to get to 1,000. And we'll start doing live streams every morning, UK time.
Cool.
And you can come and chat with us, join us, give us some grief. And just sit modeling with us while we do it. So if I put the link in the chat for you, which I'm struggling to get, there it is. There we go. If you're going to click on that channel, make sure you sub to it. And hopefully Monday morning, well, actually it'll be Sunday. We'll start on Sunday. We'll put it on there. So what we're going to do is the Friday shows will stay on here. And Sundays and Wednesdays will go on the other one with all the other ones. So We'll just get the Friday one on the main ISM channel. And then my Paul ISM Live the Bench channel will get all the others. So you need to be subbed to both. Click the bell notifications on them, and you'll get notified when we go live then as well. So there we are.
What time did you say that the daily show was going to be?
It'll be between 9 and 11 a.m. depending on what I'm up to that day. Because if I have to go out, it'll be a bit later. If I don't, it'll be earlier. But it'll be for a couple of hours, 2-3 hours a day. So no strict. Yes, we just started, Brian. 5 minutes ago. There'll be no strict time schedule, just as and when. Obviously, I've got to go out there. I can't do the live stream. They should all see me walk around Tesco's.
You've done worse live streams, Paul.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Yeah,
it certainly is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sure, subbed. Excellent. There you go. So yeah, if you're not subbed, so please go over and sub. Your support would be greatly appreciated, and we'll see what we can do. I hope it is. Let me go and have a look. Should be the right channel.
No, it's taken me to ISM.
Why has it done that now? Yeah, that's the channel you should be on now, Andy. That's right. So make sure you're on that channel, and then go and click this other one. I was just checking you were watching, you see. Only Andy spotted it. Everyone else is like, yeah, I've subbed.
I just went to click on it now just to check. Can you remove it as a link, Paul? You won't allow me.
I'm already
hide it
subbed for
now.
the last few years, so I'm golden.
Yeah. So just testing. It was a test. Andy passed. Well done, Andy. So there we go. I'll remove the test post, and this is the real one now. that should take you to my Paul ISM live channel. There we go. There she is. There we go. Well done, Andy. Andy passed the test. Well done. So yeah, go over there, subscribe, and we'll start doing live streams. See how it goes. We're here most mornings, so well, I am. Some of these rock up when they feel like it. So at the very least, you'll be chatting to me. So yes,
Subscribed.
We'll see how it goes. Huh?
I said I'm already subscribed to it.
You are. Well done. Well done. Top draw. So there we are. Right, Dan, do you want to read some chat, mate?
Yep, can do. Oh, where shall we start? From the beginning, I suppose.
The beginning's probably a good idea.
Yeah, so Simon and Alan are in, checking the chat's working, which it is. First visitors, Gary Ride the Wind. Hello, everyone from down south. Hey, Gary. Timson72 was in. Model Kit Beginner, who's here, of course. Paul Christopher, evening fellow modelers.
Just out of interest, sorry to interrupt, Brian Wimmel obviously still watches because he's just subscribed to the Paul ISM channel. Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
I'm sorry you're blocked everywhere, but you were warned. So hope you keep it well. And thanks for subscribing. See you on Twitch later. You get an email notification everyone on the subs. It's quite interesting new subs here, to be honest. Yeah. I don't get them on ISM because they go through to Lee, but I get them on my own. And it's interesting to see. So thank you, Brian. Cheers, mate. Carry on, Dan. Sorry.
You're blocked on there as well.
What was that, Gary?
And by the way, Brian, you're now blocked on that channel as well.
No, he's not. He's not yet. Yet.
Anyway.
Sorry, Dan. Go on, mate.
RW Hobbies is with us. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Richie.
Steve is with us. Good evening, all.
Hello, Steve.
Patrick McGeever.
Hello, Patrick.
Johnny on the ball. Andy Callis tonight. Keen eyesight. Keen watcher of what links you're posting. Cully Kay is with us. Hello, crew, and have a great show. Sean White is with us. Evening, all. Daryl Masters is with us again. Evening, all. And Eric the Corsair man. Howdy, all.
Eric. My, what?
Yeah, Eric's knocking back around as well. He's going to join the Hangouts.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
You see, you need to join more, Dan. You're not here. Everything changes.
I know.
Man, have we got some changes to tell Eric?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, Eric's not been here for a while.
Change is good. Change is good. Malcolm Plum is with us. Evening, all. Stuart Scale Models. Good evening, Paul and fellow plastic addicts.
Hello, mate.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully, see you guys at Telford.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
good.
be there.
Do you reckon I can upload a video to the channel while we're live?
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Got plenty of bandwidth to do it.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
Phil Beresford is with us evening.
Hello, Phil.
Matthew Birtles, bonjour war dogs.
Hey, Matt. Hope you're keeping well,
Matt,
mate.
doing well, mate.
Good to see you back in here as well. If you can get back in. Remember,
Ben
Matt,
David-
it'll do you good.
Yes.
It'll do you good to come in.
Ben DeVizio is with us. Evening all.
How's it been?
Brandon's with us. Howdy guys. Friday again, I see. Hope you're all well. Al McNeish is in the chat. Tribune 43 is with us. Hi all.
Hey, Tribune.
Got Jeff Light, Mark Coombs. With an evening for both. And Ben is wondering, where's Boomer? He's having a night off.
He's with family, I think, or he's lost his teeth. Something's happened. We're not quite sure.
I'll go with second one because it sounded better.
Could be.
Scott's with us. Hello, fellow modelers.
Oh.
Francis Paré is in. Good afternoon. Oh, I hate when it jumps. Kieran Ryan is with us. Happy Friday, everyone.
Hello, mate.
Hey, Mika is there. Good evening.
Hey, Mika.
Brian Lawrence. Afternoon, all. This just started. Yep. Stuart, yeah, you know, he subbed. Then Andy checking it's the right link. Yari T is with us, evening all. And Dean Joan, hello all. Just got here. Hope all are fine. Yeah, we're all doing well. And then the correct link is there from Paul for his other Paul ISM Live at the Bench channel, which everyone should subscribe to for the daily live streams.
Yes.
Rob 1970 is with us, evening all. How's it hanging?
Hello, Rob.
Slightly limping to the left.
Thanks for that.
Dan,
You ask?
Cool story.
thank you.
John Hale is with us. Good evening, all.
Hello, John.
Plastic Monkey is in. Evening, all.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Ricky Paul Carlson, evening, model masters of the crew. Hope your weekend is filled. Model bliss. Now smash the like button.
Hell yeah.
Very good suggestion. Everybody get your likes on. Walter's with us. Hello, all.
Hello, Walter.
All 247. Keith is with us. Good evening, all.
Hey.
Hey, Keith.
And Shane is saying hello, guys, from a cold New Zealand.
Oh.
Cold. It should be summertime.
G'day.
Early summertime down there. Yeah. And John Stone is with us. Hello, one and all. Paul, nozzle for the Apex is here and fitted, working like a dream. Many thanks for your help. Model on.
Who was that? Sorry.
John Stone.
Banana Man.
Banana Man. Yeah. Yeah. And then Eric Corsairman says, changes. I've been gone for 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while, mate. A lot's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time flies.
A lot.
And Colin is there, Festa's workshop.
Ah.
Hey, Colin. Hope you're doing
Colin.
well.
Colin.
Hope you're recovering well.
Yeah, I know he's been back in some of his live streams.
Yeah, I've
From his-
seen him.
Yeah, from his bed. So, but that's a good step forward anyway. So, good to see you back on
Yeah.
the screen. Master Toy Maker is with us. Change here. Say it ain't so.
Hello,
John? I don't know. I'm just
Steve. Steve. I think it's Steve.
I'm going to throw it out there that it might be Steve.
I think it's Steve. Seem to remember it being Steve.
Hopefully.
Right, possibly.
Could be. So, Phil Beresford then asks, what's happening at Telford? Well, 2 weeks' time.
Lots of things for sale.
Yeah. There's a bit of a model show, scale model world at Telford.
It's just a small gathering, I suppose.
Is it
See
not
what I
a
put in the
big
chat,
thing?
Dan? Dan, see what I put in the chat today? Scattergood.
Yes.
Oh, Frankie and Benny's is gone.
Yeah.
Wounded.
Which is a shame. But yeah, thumbs up for the other one, though, yeah.
Yeah, I'll sort that out.
Pizza Hut will be all right, won't it?
Mr. Challenger's going. No, I can Pizza Hut. Are we allowed?
No.
Well, you're 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's alcohol, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't drink
Really?
anyway.
Did they? I don't know. Ask
I
Pete.
can watch you lot get drunk though. Adam Challenger's going as well. Staying with us on the Friday
Awesomeness.
in a hotel this time.
Dean Jones says, got my order at UMP in the other day. Should be here Tuesday. Good stuff.
Man.
Excellent.
Nicholas Stavru, hi from Greece.
Hello.
Hey, oh,
I nearly broke into Harry Enfield then. Woof.
Oh, Dan.
Into Oak Stavros.
Shane says it was 28 yesterday and 11 today. Wow, that's a
Quite the difference.
swing in temperature.
It could be worse. It could be like our 9 degrees, what we've had today.
10 degrees now.
But it wasn't 28 yesterday, so.
I was still in
And
shorts.
John Stone asks, will this Banana Man thing never end? I live
No.
in hope.
No, no. You should know us by now, John. You know, yep. I nearly swore.
Yep, again.
Eric Corsair Man says, Alan.
yes.
Master Toy Maker says, I'm Grant. No, wait. There we go.
Yeah,
No, you're not. You're Steve.
he's Steve. Yeah,
Yes,
Yes.
Steve.
don't get
Well,
Smart
although
now.
Paul's just racking his brain thinking, is he really?
No, he's not. I called him Grant by accident last time.
Ah,
And then Dean says, thanks for the update, Paul, on the airbrushes. I did go back and get the second one. So
Hello, mate. I saw your comment.
You're right. Yeah, you're on the road.
For those that don't know, the UMP Apexes are back in stock. Ignore the stock level. There is about 60 odd left. So, yeah, go over there and have a look.
get him while they're hot.
Seriously, get them while you can.
Yeah.
Ian Doubtwade is with us saying evening from a very damp Lake District. So,
Hello, mate.
Evening here.
hey. And we're all caught up.
Superb.
Cool.
There we go. My video uploading. Well done. Well timed. Look at that. Beautiful.
Yep.
Up at 9 a.m. in the morning, a review of the brand new Revel Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2.
I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
Looks a very good kit.
Where did you get it from?
Amazon.
Hmm.
It was
Yeah.
23 quid. It's 28 now.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a shame, though.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
mad,
Look.
isn't it? How one day it can be a nice cheap price, and then 2 days later it's 10 quid more.
Yeah,
You've done that on me a couple of times.
That's because they're very clever and they'll see you watching it at 23.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
apparently Eric's having a reminisce. I think he means reminisce.
yeah.
Apparently he's reminiscing something. What did you look it up to at Telford with him?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
2016. Was that 2016 when you came over, Eric?
Yeah, it will be. Good
Oh
God.
my, where the hell? Had such a great time. Banking Shrines was great food and great get together. It was a good time, though.
Yeah.
Good time.
Sometimes was had by all.
I hate
Yep.
to think how much beer was drunk.
A lot.
I can
No,
imagine.
not much by me.
No, I know you wouldn't, but
No,
Yeah,
lots of
more-
Jack
more-
Daniels.
I would say more whiskey we drunk.
ah,
Right.
Yeah.
I'll do your section next week. Sorry, I couldn't be bothered. Open it up now.
all right, mate.
So you want to do your section?
Oh yeah, can do. I can do.
Will UMP be in stock in the Suzuki? I hope so, Aaron. I hope so, mate. Hope we get that new M18 as well. I want one of them. Looks good.
What?
The Hellcat armor.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I
Sharing,
heard just thought
Yes.
BMW.
good.
Yes.
Right, first up is me with some Studio 27 decals for the Tyrrell Brawn in 1/20th, the SLS AMG GT3 carbon set, and the Mercedes C9 carbon set as well.
Excellent.
I've also got a couple of backdrops and some photo etch. I'll bring those up to Telford now.
Yep, brilliant.
And the other bits I've got of yours as well. Actually, I don't know why I put both of those on there, but never mind.
Showing off.
Yeah, probably.
Are they A4 size, Si, or they're bigger?
No,
than
they're
that?
A little bit bigger. A little
Yeah.
bit bigger.
About A2, I would say.
Okay.
Next up, we have Mr. Adam Challenger, who says this
A2.
is-
They're not A2.
They must be. They're double A4.
A3.
That's A3.
3. That's
Yeah,
A3.
A3 then, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, geez, how big are they?
Yeah, big.
I
A3
think
then.
I've got one. I know how big they are.
No, yeah. What did you stick the paper to the back with?
PVA. It's a pain in the backside.
Yeah, it looks it.
Yeah, but
They work very well
Si,
as
whether
well.
it'd be
Couple of
worth.
edges
We'll talk
damaged.
after.
Anyway, next up we have Mr. Adam Challenger. First one he's bought for a while. He's got himself a Kinetic Mirage 2000.
Lovely.
Great looking
Very nice
aircraft.
indeed. Looks very nice. It does. And now it's hanging great. Next up, we have Mr. Gary Ride the Wind. He's been hanging around with Alan Jim too much, so he's moved to the dark side. First off, he's got a Meng FA-18E Super Hornet in 148th. And he's also got himself a Grumman F-14A Tomcat in 148th as well. Very nice indeed, Gary.
Lovely.
And lots of grey paint as well.
Good
Yeah.
man.
50 shades. Next up, we have Mr. Sean White, who picked up some Fujimi kits that were all on offer. First up is the Mercedes SLS AMG GT3, the Lancer Evo 8, and the GTR from Nissan, all in 124th. Very nice indeed. Mr. White's got some more as well. He also managed to pick up some decal schemes and C9 hub nuts. I quite like that GT4 Mustang scheme, and the Audi scheme is nice as well, I have to say.
Oh, I like both of them.
Yeah, I like the Audi scheme we're looking at the other day, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. He also got himself a small order from the good folks at UMP Towers.
Hang on.
That's www.umpretail.com. Triple bottle holder for his panel line washes. Everything else was from a £25 mystery box. Very nice indeed. 148th SK61 Bulldog there.
Just a second. Rich,
Yeah.
it's a live show, buddy. Sorry, mate.
All right. See ya.
See you later, mate.
See you in a bit, Rich.
See you later, Rich.
I forgot to put the thing on to stop people joining. Somebody joins like, what the hell's that?
Next up, we have Mr. Julian Gary Davis, and he's got himself ICM
Hang on.
Luftwaffe Airfield Crew in 148th.
Turn your pictures round, peeps. Turn them round.
I was just going to say, Julian, next time, mate, if you wouldn't mind turning it right way round, it makes
It hurts your neck otherwise, unless you're an owl. Who?
Who?
Woohoo!
Come on and do the conga.
Oh.
Next up, we have Mr. Brandon Drescher, who has got a couple of new ads. Scale Productions Fast and Furious Jetta and the Fujimi Golf donor kit to go with it. Very nice indeed.
Nice one, Brandon.
And he's got some great decals for 2 other car builds that he's got planned as well. They look cool. I like Daffy Duck one. That's good. Very nice. Wonder what that's going on. Very good. Next up, we have Ben DeVizio, who has got some tools this week. First, the ammo decal brushes,
Boo.
which will be interesting to try.
Boo.
Some acrylic
Boo.
try as well. Yeah.
Boo.
He also got a late purchase.
Boo. Oh, no, that's all right. That one. Oh.
Still one, nonetheless. A Revel 172nd A400 Atlas to go with his Vesta Herc last week. Should make
Massive.
a nice
That's a biggie.
and he's
That
got
is
to stop
absolutely
buying
massive.
more at Telford.
Very nice purchase. That,
Yeah.
not so much. The plane,
Yeah.
lovely. That other crap, put it in the bin.
Yeah. I can't wait until you have the C130 next to the A400 because they're just ridiculously.
Hang on, someone's calling for a speech there.
Unaccustomed.
Uh,
The glass clang, sorry. What was someone?
Next up, we have Mr.
Boo.
We have Mr. John Stone. Well, he's quite chuffed with this week's haul. Thanks, Maggie. Love you. Soon that's his wife. A load of MIG stuff.
Boo.
Mr.
Boo,
Bretton.
Meg.
Yeah.
Meg
He
and his
also
rip-off
got-
Sanders. Boo. That's cool, though, John. I like that.
Yeah.
He also got himself a Trumpeter 135th Ket T recovery vehicle based on the MAZ 537 heavy truck.
That's
Very
really
nice.
cool, John. That's
Yes,
really
really
nice.
nice.
Yeah, I like that. There, boo!
We got it. We got it.
They ripped off our Sanders. Boo to
Yeah.
them. Boo.
That's true.
Meh.
Gary, please tell me you haven't got any MIG ammo stuff. Oh, thank God for
He
that.
wouldn't do that. My God, you bought 6 airbrushes, Gary.
Next
Oh,
up, we
let me
have
see.
our very own Mr. Gary Pashley. This week, he got himself a 148 Hobby Boss A7K Corsair, which was cheap off eBay. And since finally the stars aligned when UMP had them in stock and he had some spare cash, a pair of the finest Ultimate Apexes are on their way from Lee to him as well.
Just out of interest, did you get our permission to use our pictures?
I'll remove them if you want me to.
So it's just the one. Oh, no.
He also got some other UMP goodies, some decal solutions and some cleaners. Very nice indeed.
See how professionally Gary, aligns his things for showing what he bought.
Yeah.
Professional pictures they are.
No, they're better side by side.
And finally, a pair of old Repliscale decals, one for an F-15E project and a Tomcat sheet purchase for the VF201 tail fin markings he plans
They are old, aren't they?
on a Navy Reserve F4N built from the Tamiya F4B kit. Very nice indeed.
How old are they, Gary?
Nice little haul. Well done, Gary.
30-year-old.
Really? Wow. Hope they're still all right.
Yeah.
So do I.
Bit of liquid decal film over the top
Forms
first.
of like water
Well,
basic.
let's not get too far, Simon. The chance of them getting actually used very few
True.
and far
Yeah.
between.
They'll be at least 40 years old by the time you use them.
Fair play. Fair play. Next up, we have our very own Mr. Luke Ward. He's been missing in action for a few days. He's had a very poorly putt, unfortunately, still not very well. However, he's made a few purchases. First up, a little UMP order. Everything on the right of the Haribo came in a £10 mystery box, and he had to pick up the polishing system too. Very nice indeed.
Very
Nice.
nice. Yeah, not a MIG product in sight. Beautiful.
No. Yeah, perfect. He also decided he wanted to build a boat, so he picked this up. It's the Aoshima 1 to 700th scale Yamato.
By the way, I've been mucking around saying about MIG. You show what you want, peeps. Honestly, I'm not bothered, but I still will boo them because unscrupulous, ripping off a small family business's product.
Yeah. He also grabbed some diorama things, some various foliage, some white paints, and some rigging for the ship.
I wonder if I was going to use that USB port on.
Yeah,
Stick,
probably his coffee warmer.
plug, lead, thing.
And he also says, excuse the mess, but he got him a spray booth, no more wide open windows in the whole house, and a huge fan. What I would do, mate, is tape up all the edges of that, because otherwise stuff leaks out everywhere. He also got some Mr. Surfacer and some Display drill bits. Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
And last but not least, he seen an Aoshima trailer the other day and thought he'd like to build that. So he got one. And the first car he thought that would pull it, which is an Italieri, a Volvo 760 GLE. Good luck with the Italieri. And yes, I can see you know.
Yeah, nice of love. Interesting fact in the chat, there's a guy called Jason, and he says it's nighttime here.
Ah,
Well, everyone.
I wouldn't have guessed.
No, I'm going to take a stab in the dark, Jason. You possibly in the UK.
You're going to take a stab in the dark. That's funny.
Yeah.
Is that because it's nighttime here?
That's what kind of gave it away.
Next up, we have Mr. Daryl E. Masters, who got some consumables, some pipettes, some fat lolly sticks, or tongue depressors, some rubbish micro drills. Amazon pick wasn't what he got. Oh, not very good.
Send them back.
Yep. Why not, indeedy?
Yeah, tax them and send them back.
Daryl also said he needed some small part holders and a holder station, so he got some of those as well from Mr. Hobby. Very nice. And he also got himself a £25 mystery box from those lovely people at UMP Towers. And
That's your dog, John Jarrell speaking.
hang on, a Messerschmitt ME262. Very nice indeedy.
Joe's taxidermy. You snuff them, we stuff them. Answer the phone before I get to the pizzeria, for God's sake.
I will, don't worry. I won't share Dan's, but bless him, Daniel Peterson is laid up and off to work. He's broken his ankle by the looks of it.
Ah.
Next up, we have our very own Mr. Alan Parker, who got a few bits and bobs this week. He got some more carbon templates for the Nissan 390 GT1. Right,
Hang on, I think my glasses need cleaning. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, it's even worse.
Yeah, no, if you could focus your
glaucoma?
photographs as well.
Yeah, sort your photos out, Alan, eh? Well, if you had an iPhone, you wouldn't do that.
I've got to
No.
give
Nah,
you
leave him alone. Leave him alone. Anyway, Al, can I get some scans?
At least got the crease at your box.
Rubbish photos. Anyway, he also got himself an eBay bargain of the Revell Corvette C5R in 1/25th scale. Very nice. He also got a Revell Corvette C6 in 1/25th. Very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of a theme going on there. Going to get the other
Is that other thing still there we were looking at the other day, Alan?
I think so.
God damn it. Wish I had the money for that.
And he got himself a Porsche 911 GT1.
Nice.
Very nice
That's
indeed.
good.
Nice little call there out.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Mr. Daniel Blair, who got himself a Revell 1/25th scale Bronco and Dune buggy.
That's cool.
Combo kit. Also pictured he attended an auction. Big surprise, and got a couple of boxes filled with some interesting and fun vintage tin toys from the 60s and 70s, 50s, 60s and 70s.
Wow, I've always wanted a Hoto Ingon car.
Never heard of him before, but that helicopter looks fun. The Chinook. Very nice indeed,
It's
Dan.
technically not a Chinook.
What is it then?
Can't remember. Is it Sikorsky? I don't know. Ow!
Yeah, it's like a sky train thing type.
Okay.
I'm just being pedantic, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's an area, a flying thing, so it's not my area of expertise, as you know. Next up, we have Mr. James Clark, aka Boomer, who says, well, thanks to Andy Callis, he managed to be convinced that he needed this in the stash, a Tamiya 1/20th Lola T93 Indy car as driven by Nigel Mansell in 1993. Very nice indeed.
Very
Snap
nice.
lock kit as well.
It's
Hey?
a snap lock, yeah.
It's a snap lock kit as well.
Yeah, it's not though. It goes together quite well. It's just like a normal Tamiya kit. You still need to glue it. I've built one. They're quite decent kits. Quite a lot of detail. And last but not least, this week we have Mr. Mark Coombs, who thought he'd give this one a go. He also topped some topped up the stock on some LP paints too. He's got himself a Shelby Cobra 289 from Revell in a 125th. Very nice, Mark. And I think
Okay, I got that kit as well.
that is it for this week. Well done.
Fantastic. Well done, Si.
Cool.
Cheers, folks. Back to the studio, as Roland would say.
Top job. Well, sadly, we're all the bloody studio, aren't we? So.
Yep.
Right, Gary, you ready for your section?
Yeah. What? Who?
Gary. He won't fall for that. At
You're
all.
muted, Gary.
You're muted, Gary.
Gary, I think you're muted.
He knows.
He knows. He's busy. He's on Babe Station.
Yeah.
Any chat? Let's have a look. Sue's in the chat. Hello, Sue.
Nice suit.
Ray Aquilina's there as well. Jason says, yes, were you UK job?
Hey.
Oh.
Understood.
Were you UK? Say that again, Jason. What are you asking us? We're all in the UK. All, sorry,
Where in
Roland
the UK are we? I think it's
Roland's in South Africa.
Indeed.
But he's German.
He's German in South Africa. All the best. Beep, beep. I should have guessed. You've got to be an Alan Partridge fan to get that. And that is a spot on impression. I should have guessed. Oh, Luke's in the chat. Gary's saying apparently you were muted.
Yeah, apparently so.
Yeah, there we go. Eric's saying it's Sikorsky H21 or YH21.
Okay.
Probably.
Daniel Blur is there saying hello crew. It's daylight here.
No.
Good to know.
It's Gary's section, the best thumbs down of the week. That would be an interesting section, Gary, wouldn't it? A top videos Gary's thumb down this week.
Yeah,
It'd all be just one channel.
They'd have to all man up and give you the reasons why they gave the thumbs down, I guess, I think.
Well, no, it's channels you give them the thumbs down to.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, I could do that.
It's easy. All of them.
I don't know. It might take a couple of hours.
I'll start
Jason's
with
in Birmingham. Hello, Jason.
You're breaking up, Paul.
Am I? Oh,
Yeah.
Own.
Not really.
Norman
Switch
Colley
off
is
your
back.
fan.
It could be the fan.
Oh, fancy that.
I don't think it is, I don't think it is the fan, because the fan's not blowing on the mic.
Well, you're breaking up. To me.
That's good.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that
No idea.
that hurt somewhat.
Did it?
Yeah.
Good.
I think Alan Eyeball just blew out the front of his skull, but you know.
So everybody's ring piece has got hold of his seat now.
Hey. It's all stuck together.
It's chewing on the fabric.
Anyway, Bruce Creswell's in the chat as well. Afternoon from all Bel Air, Texas.
Hello.
I cannot always catch all live, but sometimes would like to get one of the airbrushes, but don't know about the shipping.
But he doesn't know what about the shipping.
He just says, I'd like to get one of the airbrushes, but don't know about the shipping.
I was talking to, I think it was, is it
UMP
Ian?
do ship to the States, so
Yeah.
It's
I was
not the
talking to Ian.
cheapest. It's not the cheapest shipping, but you'll get it ridiculously fast.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Ian the other day. I think he said it's something like $20, and he got quite a lot shipped for that.
That's
Yeah,
cheap.
Yeah.
That's really cheap. Coming back to us, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more. To get a kit posted is about 25 quid. Coming
I
back.
think he said he ordered Sunday. It was delivered with him on was it Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday morning? I can't remember which day it was, but
We only charge the cost of the postage. We make no money on postage at all. For a long time, we made a loss.
I bought a set of propellers for the drone yesterday from America, and they cost almost at $9.98, and I was $12 postage.
yeah. Should have got two sets off.
Yep. I get them a week
Okay.
Tuesday. 2027.
No worries, Rich. It's my fault for not locking the hangout.
Gary Ride the Wind says Nick Coffin, Mig Coffin Ultimate. S is better.
Don't buy Meg, buy Ultimate. It's better. I translated it.
Yeah. Perfect.
I forgot you, Rich.
And he says, my German isn't great. Hope that didn't say I suck your donkey toenails.
More or less, but yeah.
I'm sure you know that saying, Gary, from your nights out.
Richie Lamb asks, got an urge to build an F1 car. Be only my second car build. Any kits you recommend in the £60 budget?
I'll ask Alan, Simon, Gary, and Luke. I'm sure they'd have some recommendations for you. Shithouses.
It depends who your favourite sort of F1 car is, really. But I mean, all the Tamiya 120th kits are excellent, you know.
I had the Tamiya MP4 6. But for some reason, I've been roped into doing an MP4 5.
Yeah. Well, it's a 5B, so it's almost a 6.
Not really. Not really at all.
You just have to watch some of the older Tamiya kits. The decals are normally shot in a lot of them, so you need to check whether you can get replacements before you do buy.
So what's the one they brought out this year? Was that the Brabham BT?
That's 112. That is, though, Dan.
That's 12.
112.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just did it. Gary Ride the Wind.
Yeah,
BT40.
but the original one, yeah.
Hmm.
Original boxing, but they have re-released the BT44, isn't it?
Hope you're not waiting on me. No, I'm going to read that.
No. I was waiting on Dan was reading the post, reading the chat.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just scanning through. So there's a whole load of people have joined since. So
Right.
Willie Max with us. Rich, we know, is with us. Hey, Rich. Bob the Fish is with us. Forever Plastic Kits. We know Jason's here because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Daytime.
Yes, Ray is there.
All right, Ray.
Scan through. Luke Ward's in the chat as well. He thinks Gary was muted.
Daniel says, hello, crew, it's daylight here. Yes, it will be. That's right, Dan. Well done. Do you know where you are, Dan?
Done. Well done for opening your eyes and curtains. BAP is with us evening, everyone. Oz Scale Modeling is with us as well.
Who?
Oz Scale Modeling. Is that a new name?
Do you want to find it?
That's what I'm looking for it myself.
Not showing for me, that.
It said hello to Sue. It said hello, Ice Queen.
Oz Scale Modeling. Okay.
Yeah.
I had Paul's, didn't you?
Wizard Oz.
I just noticed Dave Mozilla's there as well. Might have to explain to him not to use the app that is installed.
Andy Callis saying, yeah, UMP order shipped wicked quick to the US. Dean Jones said, you'll have to get in super fast though if you want an airbrush.
You got a while. That's not the livestock count. That's just what's there now. There's another 50 with me still. So whatever's showing online there's still another 50 here. So there's 60 odd still ready to go. So don't go by that.
Yeah.
You taking any to Telford?
The left. So if you want one, don't wait.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary Constable says UMP post is that efficient. I get my stuff before I even order it.
Wow.
It's good going, isn't it?
That is service, that is. Ian Alexander Fife says, hi, everyone. Also received my order from UMP. It was insanely fast. Thank you.
No worries, mate.
Andy Callis just saying his last order was a Thursday evening and received it on Monday.
Good.
Insane fast ship to the US.
Yep.
Francis Parry says he hates Make. Seems like a company that just wants to make money on everything by putting normal products with another name to sell them and make them more attractive.
That's up to the company if you want to do that, but I'm just annoyed with them ripping off our Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit poor show, that.
Although, you know, a brass
The attitude stunk as well.
Brass Toothpick taking the mickey a bit as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think I'll bring out gold-plated Mickey Mouse toothbrushes.
I'm still looking forward to UMP pencil sharpeners.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Genitalia is with us. Evening, gents.
Hello.
Ron is with us as well, saying hi all, looking forward to tonight's broadcast.
Who's that, Ron?
Ron.
Hello, Ron.
To do Ron.
Hey, leave Ron alone.
And Gary Royd says, all these Garys, I'm getting confused. I'm going to change my name to, my name is Jeff. Careful what you wish for, Jeff.
Yeah, careful what you wish for. Was that Jennifer? Or what did you say, Gary?
And Ron says, hi, Paul. Will you have any Apex airbrushes at Telford? If there's any left.
If there's any left, so if you want one, don't wait, because there's a good chance they'll be sold out. There's like 40 sold in a day. So it pretty much tells you, if you want one, I will get it now. Because Telford's what, 2 weeks away? Like to the exactly, isn't it?
Today, 2 weeks, we'll be there. Tomorrow.
From experience, I would say the brushes will be gone by then.
Right now, we'll be sat in the restaurant, probably eating. I'll be sulking that I can't have any alcohol.
I won't drink with you then, Paul.
We'll do rails instead. Thanks.
Matt West says, hi, everyone. Hello, Matt.
Matt.
Human City Junction says, hello, good to see everyone. Question, do you leave your spray booth set up all the time, or do you have to take them down and set them up for each use?
Mine lives over there, so it's up all the time.
Yeah, one lives behind me there.
Behind him.
Yeah, just over there.
You go spray booth, Gary.
Have I got one?
Yeah.
It's not as good as one of your guys. Set up just the basic old, Amazon one from donkey years ago.
Okay.
Mine just there, one of the portable folding ones, which I never fold away. So
that is another thing on the list. I need to buy another one of them.
Yeah.
New one.
Kev's thumbing us.
Thanks.
Painful.
We like a thumbing.
Speak yourself.
Right, 112 watching, 68 thumbs up. Come on, guys, you can do better than that.
Better than 67 thumbs ups. Definitely can.
I gave a thumbs down because the public demanded it. So.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Of course, yeah.
Wouldn't be a live show about your thumbs down, Gary. Would it?
No.
We can't break tradition. That'll be unlucky.
Yeah, no, he's summing down himself.
No.
Right then.
There we go.
So Al looks really busy. So should do. No, we'll do Roland. Go on, let's get your section out of the way.
Alrighty, let's do it. Let me just check quickly if somebody has any last minutes. No, nothing. Okay, cool.
Dean says, are the fold ones any good? They work all right. They're not bad.
Yeah,
They're
they work fine.
outside. They're not magic. They don't take things through the filter and it vanishes. Still breathing in fumes. But they work all right. I think they'll cope with general painting, but if you start using spraying cars or 2K, I don't know if you notice it struggles to take out the mist fully down.
With a fresh filter, it's okay.
Yeah.
With a brand new filter, it doesn't struggle.
Right.
But I don't like to stay in the room for that long afterwards.
No.
I normally run like a fan in the room just to help clear it a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, they work for £70-80, wherever they are now. They work.
Yeah.
I think that's for sure.
But I definitely wouldn't use a rattle can in it.
No, my AS200 only just copes through a rattle can.
It was the first one I had. I used for a while. The only thing I would say, if you're going to use it in a sort of a dining room or a kitchen or anything like that, I would try and not collapse it all the time and take the sides up, because the plastic bits don't meet together very well. And whilst it sucks it through, it does leak dust particles out the sides, and you end up with it all over a table or a work surface.
Yeah.
So it's worth taping it up and then spraying as far into the booth as you can.
Yeah, spraying in the living room, great fun till you get it all over the table.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boom.
all right. So let's
Yeah.
get going.
Ooh.
What you see here is the choice of Al, Mr. McNeish. He has chosen Marcelo Noin's tank, and Marcelo says a little bit of progress each day, slowly but surely. Here you see more pics of my work in progress, T3485, model 1944 in 1235. Now I concentrated efforts on the turret. And here we are. Al, take it away.
Very nice, that is.
Yeah, that's
I nearly picked this
I'm
myself.
impressive. Yeah. I just don't know. The thing that caught me was the all the indentations around it, or the mold seam line across it. Yeah, I don't know if that's been picked out or if it was actually in the mold.
What's that?
Looking at, where the top meets the side of the turret there, all that
What kit is it?
indentations.
T3485.
Who makes it? This guy didn't give any info, did he? I think I asked him to put it in there. I think he put it in the comments down below.
Oh, he did. Was it Tackham?
Tackham. I don't think it would be in there. I don't know. Might be.
It didn't look as though it was molded in to me.
Good. It's nice.
You know, the sort of weld seam there along the top is
Yeah.
you know, not
It
the
might be in it
neatest,
though. The Tackham kits are good.
yeah.
Oh no, it's an old
But
dragon kit.
it's still, I mean, it's
Ah.
like the whole thing is full of indentations, and it looks really well used, and the weathering is just spot on, you know.
Yeah, very nice.
Looks like it's been shot at an awful lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Good choice, Al.
Yeah.
I very nearly picked that myself.
Oh, I should have done.
It was close. It was between that and whatever Roland picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
This one as well. Wow, weird.
Yes. That is from Dan Croak. He chose that one from Gary Constable. The new build started off. This is the re-release Tamiya Lotus 7 in 24 scale, doing quite a bit of modification to this one to make it more like the more modern Caterham 7. Removed the front fenders and extended the rear arches to accommodate wider wheels and tires. Scratch built a new exhaust, roll cage, carburetor linkages, exhaust heat shield, dashboard, and fire extinguisher. Still need to make the various details in the engine bay, then can think about getting the painting started. Bloody hell, Gary, I have that one in my station. I will never start it.
Cool.
Good job of this as well.
Nice.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have built this kit because it's a good, cheap entry level kit.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's easy just to build it out of the box and go, yeah, that's just a quick builder. But, you know, Lotus 7s are lovely anyway, and there's just so much you can do with them.
Cool.
There's so many options, and, you know, because they're very open as well. So the options there, you know, but you don't see many people do much in terms of scratch building or, you know, modifying and stuff. So it's just really nice to see a little bit of extra effort put into it.
Yeah, it's good. Nice.
Look what he did here. I like that a lot. So he's replicating the leather.
Okay.
Around.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Exhaust looks good as well. That's home scratch build.
Right. This is the one which Paul and me chose. It's from Alan Durham. Hi. Quick update on Tamiya YXR 500 being made into Berry Sheen, Akai, Yamaha. Getting there with the engine, still bits to do. Tamiya and Zero Paints used to create this. Got the correct 3-spoke Dymac wheels from an old kit. Decided to paint the body white. Then I will apply decals before sealing and spraying black. Thanks to Florian Tritchard who scanned the decals to me. I've added black Akai ones and copied more than I need on both white and clear decal paper, just in case of mishaps. Hopefully they will go down okay. Still way to go.
Look at that. It looks almost real.
Yeah,
It looks like it's in the shop.
Amazing.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, he's done a nice job. It is good.
Very, very
Those
good.
bikes were madness in themselves, weren't they? 500cc 2-strokes.
Yeah, no, they went like a rocket. Yeah, it's just, yeah.
Caravans.
Oh, he's definitely done some spares then. They're well
He
printed.
made sure he has enough.
Yeah, they look good as well, don't they? Nice and vibrant.
Yeah, oh no, this is,
Good looking bike there.
that is a very good looking bike. So I'm looking forward to see the finished product. Oh, give us
too.
another update, please.
I'm looking with Roland on this. I mean,
Yeah.
lovely.
Very nice. Love it. Love the wheels as well. And we have Alan. He has something from David Yeo, which he picked out today. Hi, all been working on this build this week. Hasegawa 124 Leighton House Porsche 962C. Nice quick build, primed with UMP primer and sprayed with Zero paints. 2K from Gravity Spain. The rims were sprayed with Molotov liquid chrome. Just need to add the glass and a antenna. Here you go, Alan, that's yours.
Oh, what can you say? It's a Porsche. It's a 962. It's a Le Mans car. It's in Leighton House. Beautiful colour. It's doing a great job of it. You know, it's looking awesome.
Yeah, it's a good subject, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, lovely.
nice turquoisey blue, isn't it? The Leighton House.
Yeah, it's nice and
Yeah.
nice colour.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
look at that.
job. Yeah, it's going to look spot on. That is when it's finished.
Did I not see this finished earlier?
No,
I've not seen the finished post of it, Paul. I'll be honest with you.
no, I haven't either.
Somebody else building this?
That's
Pass.
possible.
Not that I've
I've
seen,
seen
but
that finished.
Don't know.
The post's only 4 hours old, so
Yeah.
That might have been something else I've seen somewhere else then.
Yeah,
Very
Very,
cool.
very nice.
yeah, it's
Love it, David.
very clean build so far. So
Yeah, lovely work.
And that's it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, back to the studio.
Very
Nice
nice.
one.
Nice one, Roland.
Top work.
Well done. Rod talked about thumbs in the chat.
But, yeah.
Daryl's nibbling the chocolate chip. Okay. Human City says use press and seal Glad wrap. I have no idea what that is.
Cling film.
Inside your spray booth, easy clean up and it seals everything up. Sounds good.
I think it's like cling film. I don't know whether it's more adhesive or something, but
Maybe.
yeah. I use
Hey,
well, I
Dave,
use in the bottom of mine. I use puppy training pads.
yeah, I've heard a few people say that. Yeah, I should use kitchen paper. Find it easier.
Well, it's just I tend because the base of that is plastic. If the lacquer thinner soaks through kitchen roll, it'll just end up sticking and basically melting the kitchen roll.
But if anyone's seen underneath my spray booth and have shown it videos, it does
Yeah.
that, and it's a mess. It really is.
It's well painted.
do what I did, Paul.
Yes.
Get a piece of alley cut. So I got the base of mine. Remove that. It's got a piece of aluminium on the bottom. I'll just cover that with tissue then.
Yeah.
Some,
Yeah.
whenever you spill it, doesn't go through. Because the foam board, it was killing all the foam board before.
Yeah.
I have 1 or 2 puppy training pads.
Just one or
Yes,
two.
you do. Yeah.
I
Yes,
only
I
said-
did.
I only put this up today and sprayed it yesterday, so it isn't fresh.
Yeah, I'm
post.
sure I've seen one finished. Sure I have today. It must be somewhere else. Ron says, Paul, currently watching your Honda 211V build. Amazing. Thank you, buddy. Matt's bought a Venstrength B8 V300. Excellent. If we need new filters, Matt, come and speak to me. Can sort you out cheaper than the original ones, a lot cheaper. Colin says, nice to be at the bench watching again. Excellent, Colin. That's good.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Hope you're
Good
recovering
effort.
well, mate. And yeah, it's like plaster wrap or cling film, but sticks more to the plastic. Oh, okay. There we go. Lessons learned.
Brilliant.
Right then, what we got left to do? We've got Al's section,
Questions?
Dan's.
Questions?
Huh?
Questions?
Yeah, because we've got no Luke tonight, have we, for What Have You Ruined?
No.
Sorry, Dan.
Nothing this week.
Well,
Yeah, there's the runs on the 2K on the Suzuki, actually. They'd be in there.
I say the challenge not going in there.
Not yet.
I'm
Give me a
yet, I'm
chance.
yet.
There you go, what Gary told me.
Don't listen to him.
You know.
You
Liar.
tell him, Gary.
Right then. Let's go.
That's a
Question,
comment
eh?
that Gary's put in there. That's interesting.
What?
It's in the comment that Gary's put in there, Gary Constable.
We're a rapid thinner.
Hmm.
I'll give that a go, Gary.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Brian's there as well, hello, Brian. And Matt West, 3 times. He finally got around to telling us he bought a bench vent. I've already said that. Repeat myself now. Right. Go on then.
Did he buy a new bench vent?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I think Matt's having a few problems typing today. He keeps deleting everything. Yes, mate. Give us a shout, Matt, when you're ready. Right, go on, Dan. Do you have any questions for the crew?
Hang on, before I was just going to say, don't throw the old filter away.
Oh, you need it.
New ones, because you need to do a bit of surgery on it.
No.
No idea what Ranch Your Dan's on about. I think the K9 community panic bought the puppy pads.
Yep, Wednesday.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Dan. You couldn't have said it better myself. Right. Next.
Dan.
So what surgery do you need to do on the filter?
So,
Spin it the other way around.
go on.
Pull the old material off. And that's where you put the new filter then, and you put it in with the mesh backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I don't know if people can see that will pull out, and that's the old filter stuff there. So basically, the new filter material you get just fits in the front of the face and pushes in.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
There's a question in the chat there for you. Whenever you're ready, Dan.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll cover that when we get to questions. Right. Let's start with our questions then. So first up, if I can find them, is Daryl Masters. Hello team. My question is on sprues. I'm wondering why companies such as Tamiya, Hobby Boss, etc. do this thing whereby if the model is sand, the sprues are beige. If the model is a tank, they're green or beige. If it's a car, you get black sprue maybe or white. Since the model is going to be painted anyway, why do manufacturers bother with colouring the plastic in various shades?
Probably for those that don't want to paint them.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's the basic one. Yeah.
I did it years ago on a Subaru. Comes in a really good blue colour for the car, and I just decaled it. It looked all right.
Yeah,
So,
a lot of people, certainly with white rally cars, the white bodies look not that bad, actually. If you're starting in a hobby, you know.
The early
Academy is still doing it now, you see.
Yeah.
What was that, Al?
Saying the early Matchbox kits were 3-colour plastic,
Mm.
so when you stuck them together, it looked
They looked kind of fancy
toyish.
coloured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, makes it appeal to a bigger market, I guess.
Yeah.
So second question from Daryl. So this is for Paul. Does James big you up at school? When you go to parents' evenings, are you that's James's dad? He builds cars on YouTube. Sensation for the other kids.
Well, to be honest, he's not had a parents' evening yet. Because his first year in school, we were in lockdown, weren't we?
Oh, yeah.
So it was a parents' evening via phone. And then he was supposed to have his parents' evening in the next couple of weeks. And I won't get too in far depth, but there's been a case in the school and they're now doing the parents' evening by phone again. So second year in a row, it doesn't get a proper parents' evening. So no,
Oh my.
There we go.
it more than likely tells them about my epic plays on Warzone,
Yeah.
and more appropriately, his own.
Are there still any, Paul? Are there still any teachers there from when you was there? Then?
Oh no,
Well,
mate!
They're all
Oh,
gone now, are they?
they were all old when I was there. Although a dinner lady was still knocking around not long ago, and she was as old as hell when I was there. And yeah, I used to see her quite regularly. Can't remember her name now. She's a miserable old cow, though.
Now, believe it or not, one of the technical teachers that I had when I was at school, which was way back about
During the
3
war.
years,
Yeah.
Which one?
War.
Boer War, and he actually taught my boys when they were at Lossy High, but he had retired and he was just like filling in like a bank teacher, but it was almost like full time, which was interesting. It's a fair gap.
Yeah, there's a bit. But yeah, no one there that I know from when I was there, which was a long time ago. Yes.
Okay, so next question is from Mr. McNeish. Question for Dan the Scaffolding Man. You may have told me more than once, but at my age, just picked up some Galleria acrylic gloss varnish. What do I thin it with?
The very best UMP.
All right.
It works a treat, and once you've used it, you can clean it out with UMP cleaner as well.
Cool.
Okay.
I've been meaning
And
to
what
get
sort of
some of that,
ratio is it? 50-50?
Yeah, And if it seems like whichever one you're using, whether it be a matte or a gloss, if it seems like it's a bit chalky, add a bit more thinner.
Okay.
Darryl, he was writing in the sand back home, mate. Yeah.
There we go. So Shane Wright asks, good evening, folks. What do people think of using an ultrasonic cleaner to get to clean your airbrushes? Yay or nay?
No.
Other.
Also been
Waste
thinking
of
of
money.
also been thinking of getting an electric baby bottle warmer for when doing decals.
I wouldn't do that. I'd get a coffee warmer.
Yeah, coffee warmer for me.
Coffee warmer. And just put your vessel of choice on the top.
Yeah, and you can even warm coffee with it, as I keep reminding people.
Apparently, yeah. There's a rumour going around you can warm coffee on it. I don't believe it myself.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of
I
those.
think-
Just don't
that's
put a
just
plastic
hearsay.
vessel on top, please.
Yeah. Yeah, get a coffee warmer. It's much better.
Well, yeah, ultrasonics now. It's
No,
just not
no.
necessary.
There's delicate
cheap
parts
on
in an airbrush, and ultrasonic cleaners do not take prisoners.
UMP airbrush cleaner, lacquer thinner, a good set of brushes, and a good cleaning regime. All you need.
Yes, 100%.
All you
And if
need.
you're unsure about your airbrush, watch YouTube a lot and study the instructions, because most airbrushes nowadays come with an exploded diagram.
More importantly, watch ISM's YouTube a lot.
Yes.
I would also add to that list these paper points.
Yeah, they're good as
Yes.
well.
I find them very, very useful, although just because they come in a range of sizes or widths, and it's just the big ones that do the apex. But the apex, you can actually roll up a corner of the kitchen roll really quite tight, and it'll go through as well. So
Oh, someone's left in protest. On the back.
Oh.
Yeah, don't get it. I don't reckon ultrasonic cleaner is worth it.
No.
Good at cleaning jewellery, clean your watches and that. Really good. Got the
very
for.
good.
Or one of the jobs.
Or a resin 3D print. It
Or a
cleans
resin 3D thing. Why, you said that while you were drinking? Like a ventriloquist? You see that?
I did.
That's a hell of a party trick, isn't it?
Well, if you're going to have any metal on metal contact in an ultrasonic cleaner, it's just going to erode the metal.
Yeah. Honestly, it's a waste of time.
Yeah. If you completely disassemble it and mount them in something plastic, you might get away with it. But to be honest, for all that effort,
Not worth it.
Yeah.
decent brushes and what are the dental things, dental paper points,
Yeah.
you'd be fine.
Andy agrees. Dental paper points, as Al is showing, are great for creating noozles. I didn't realise he was Scottish.
Hey.
Yeah, noozle.
Anyway, what did I miss? My internet completely dropped out.
Nothing. You were in and out quite quick.
You were.
So there we go. So next question is from Dan Blair. Hello, crew. How do you feel about tackling a scratch build? What scratch builds have you done that either gave you a sense of accomplishment or disgust?
My probably R32, I'd say. I enjoy doing that.
Yeah, I'd probably say my
Yeah.
Tamiya 240Z in 112. I did a lot of scratch building on that, brake pipes and bits and bobs and stuff. A lot of effort for not a lot you can see ultimately at the end of the day, but at least you know it's there, I suppose.
I mean, the scratch building parts and then the scratch building an entire
Everything.
kit.
Yeah, I mean, an entire kit's something else, isn't it? Look at the things like Luke Carswell, you know, with all his diodes and that sort of, a lot of the stuff he builds there is completely scratch built, you know, and it's
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at something that, say, something like Paul Budzik has done, where he scratch built that entire seaplane.
Ah, but he didn't weather it properly, so he got criticised for that.
Yeah, he doesn't weather anything.
That's beautiful, that thing. That's stunning. And I'm not going to name the place, and if you're watching, I'm sorry. He got criticised not weathering it. Who the hell cares? If you've not seen that, go look at Paul Budzik's channel. What's it called? It's his original channel, isn't it?
I think he's migrated everything over to.
Is he taken over? And he's scratch built. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. But rather than saying what an amazing build, he got criticised for the lack of weathering.
Scale Model Workshop. That's it. That's his current channel. But he's craftsmanship, pure and utter craftsmanship. Like if you can scratch build like that, you'd be entirely proud of it. I've tried bits on aircraft in the past where I've scratch built like a new nose for something because I wanted a different variant. Yeah, hit and miss, to be honest. It's very difficult, very challenging.
And the only real scratch building I do really, if I have to, is if you lose a part, you have no choice but to make the part. I got to buy another kit, isn't it? So
Mr. Kanish is the champion of doing that.
Yeah.
Even more so because after he scratch builds him, he finds the original bit as well.
Tia, look, I found.
Or he loses the scratch build bit he just did and has to do it again.
Oh, yeah, 3 times.
Or he just spent there with Al. Effing and blind, he's lost something. Just spent 2 hours scratch building it to then find the bit. I could have lost track how many times he's done it.
There's a bit of scratch built, okay. So.
Nice.
3 times.
Oh dear. A bit of frostbite there, Al.
Yes, but yeah. I've been doing stuff.
But I do think that kind of core, scratch building something like Paul Budzik would do from a block of wood, shaping it, molding it. A lot of that is disappearing because it's 3D printing.
Yeah.
Which makes it in some ways a hell of a lot easier to do that level of scratch building.
It's a different skill set though, isn't it, Dan, as well? When like the 3D, because it's down to CAD drawing things then, isn't it? And then I say ultimately going to have a 3D printer. It's a different skill set again.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you watch Paul Budzik's channel, I mean, you can see the enjoyment he gets from getting a block of wood, the plans of an aircraft or something that he's building, shaping it, bringing that shape to life. He really enjoys that part of it. So, if that's what you enjoy doing it, then go and do it.
Exactly.
Also, you have to watch Paul's channel. I can never pronounce his second name.
You always call him Buzdick.
Buzdick, yeah. I find that his voice can really send you to sleep as well. You need to be sat bolt upright when you watch it, otherwise you'll be asleep in seconds. So he's got one of them nice relaxing tones that just, you will be asleep very quickly.
Yeah. I think he's a dentist as well, isn't he, boy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's very, very clever, is what he is.
Right, there we go. And then a question from Keith Holford. Would a headset help with reducing background noise on a laptop when in the Hangouts, as his neighbours are quite loud and he lives in a block flats?
For us or for you? Where did you put this?
That was in the Live at the Bench page, so not in the chat.
It should help a little, shouldn't it? Because you can turn the sensitivity down on the mic because it's closer to you.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more controllable, and they're always slightly better mics as well, and of course the sound quality. The only reason I got this was through the constant moaning in the Hangouts that my webcam mic was hopeless and everything else. So just got into habit now, and it is quite good because it does block out quite a lot of noise, external noise, except I live next door to a military airfield, which you cannot block that noise out. So
Blocks the noise of people creeping up behind you as well, doesn't it, Al?
Yeah.
No, I can hear the garage door going, but as and when I move my cave into the house, I think there's going to be lots of scares going on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's also the good etiquette of knowing when to mute and not to mute.
Yeah, or thinking you've muted and you actually haven't.
Yeah.
And
Chicken nuggies.
yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. And then there was a question from earlier in the chat from Human City Junction. Question: what is your trick when building a model that you do, but is not something other people on the panel do?
Leave it in the box.
I don't know.
You probably watch YouTube channels to see if there's any techniques and things you can use. But generally, I mean, there's somebody certainly on ISM or people who enter the Hangout that covers all sorts of different models, isn't there? Or every genre of building, really, whether it's figure painting, aircraft, not so much boats, I suppose, but lots of armor and stuff. So we've got a good widespread of knowledge here, I think, to pick from.
Yeah, true.
Which is the beauty of ISM and the beauty of the Hangouts, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But I think in terms of techniques, I think, when you're in a Hangout a lot, I think a lot of the major techniques you tend to almost converge on. So everyone tends to do something quite similar.
Yeah.
It almost kind of goes that way. I mean, one I've spotted that maybe I do differently. So with window masking on cars, the rubber trims,
yeah,
I'll often just do it with a scalpel blade and a big sheet of masking tape. I won't necessarily use really thin strips to work my way around it. If it's quite a deep and well-defined groove, I'll just use the scalpel blade to define it.
Mm.
And I don't think that's something you ever do, Paul. I think you always go with the ACT.
Run the risk of slipping and ruining the 2K.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's completely driven by my need to finish the model and get it done, kind of thing. Impatience.
Yeah, I've tried it, wasn't impressed.
Mm.
So I just stick with the way I've always done it. Just quickly, Howard's in the chat as well. Dave, hello, Dave. You okay, mate? It's confusing, that one. Should have been in Telford. It was even more confusing.
We've never seen Gary build anything, so we don't know what Gary.
He's building up an appetite right now.
Yeah, there you go.
There's another question in the chat there from Ron as well.
Oh, yeah. Looking at car and motorcycle builds, can anyone recommend any other brands that come up to Tamiya quality?
Yes, Hasegawa's not far behind. Fujimi can be good.
Yeah, Eshima's not too bad.
Problem is, they're not as consistent as Tamiya, because you do still get the odd dog in there. Whereas I'd say a good
Fujimi and Aoshima are good kits as long as you're doing road cars that haven't got a lot of decals on them.
yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Can anyone think of any Tamiya road cars that aren't very good? The F40 is not the best. It's old now. I think you're probably safe with what, 99% of Tamiya cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a hard act to follow. I'd say Fujimi, Hasegawa, Aoshima, some of the B-Max, some of the new.
Yeah, I think for race
New
cars,
Revel kits really coming on.
yeah.
Yeah, Revell are worth a go as well, definitely. But they're not as consistent as Tamiya.
Yeah, I think for the race cars, I think New and B-Max, because the decals are now really good quality.
Yeah.
You're getting there.
Should I be setting fire to the kit here?
There's that.
But yeah, it's all that consistency. There'll be one or two gems, but there's always a few rough ones as well. Yeah, and then there's a question from George Taylor. If you build a model in 3D software and then print, is it considered scratch building?
No.
This debate has been on a few other places.
I'd say no.
It's a
I also
different scheme.
disagree with Dan as well. Dan put in the chat, scratch building can be taking parts from different kits and building something unique with no instructions. I call that kit bashing rather than scratch building.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Scratch building to
bash-
me is making something from raw materials
Yeah.
or
Well, it is, isn't it? Because most of us have got parts bins with spare parts from kits in that you'll think, oh, right, I suppose the right sort of size and shape. I'll start off with that part and
You're modifying.
yeah, but if you're modifying it, then it is scratch build, isn't it?
yeah, true.
You know what I mean? I think that's the thing, isn't it? If you're just using like a set of wheels on a different car, I don't think that's scratch building, is it? That's just
No.
But if you're actually physically taking something and like, what did I do on the Skyline? Was that a BMW 6 Series mass airflow sensor and I turned it to the window wiper motor, I think it was.
Something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know, that's scratch building.
Did quite a bit in that engine mode, didn't you see?
Hey?
I said you did quite a bit in that engine mode, didn't you
Yeah,
see?
there was quite a bit in there. Yeah, the strut brace was mine. I like the strut brace. Did a good job on that.
Was that the one with the 3D printed turbo?
Yes, there were 3D printed turbos and that, weren't they? Yeah. There was. Only because the original ones didn't look like turbos.
No, they look like pieces of dog eggs.
Dog
Good
egg.
kit, that. I still, it's one kit in my display case I smile at when I look at it because I think that looks good.
Yeah.
Happy with that.
I mean, the thing is, if someone takes the hours to go and sit and CAD, basically do a CAD design of, say, I don't know, a DB7, because that's never been in a kit form in 24th. It's not scratch building the way we view scratch building modeling today, but it is a hugely impressive set of skills to be able to do that and do it, assuming it's done accurately, of course.
You see, if you took a block of clay and sculpted your own car, I'd say that was scratch built. If you're designing it or printing it, I would say that's more of a model making. I don't know. It's hard, isn't it?
But then if you're doing it out of clay, but you're copying another car, that's not scratch building. You're still copying either way, aren't you? It's just
Yeah, but you're making it
methods to get to
yourself.
the same result.
You're making it yourself out of raw materials with your own hands, rather than.
Yeah.
It's a debate no one's ever going to agree on, are they?
I think it's a completely different skill set, isn't it? Is the point.
Totally different. And I look at it more and more thinking, I really want one of these 3D printers.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered with it. I got pissed off with a printer and sent it back.
That's what I mean.
You'd want to hang yourself with a 3D printer. Well, I want to hang myself sometimes with a 3D printer. There can be a massive pain in the.
What we need to do is trade Alan to buy one. Then he can have all the heartache, and we'll reap all. I'll reap all the benefits. Just print that off and drop it around, Alan.
Yeah. I mean, it's something I've considered, but it's something maybe middle of next year.
Look nice in the background there.
Yeah. I put it in the room behind me, so
Oh,
I'll get the noise in.
Yeah, I think
the boudoir.
the CAD time would be the killer for me.
Yeah.
Because I actually used to enjoy doing CAD work, and I just think that just become a hobby which would displace model building.
You see,
Yeah.
Dave's hitting the nail on the head there. When it's done in digital, it's called 3D modeling.
Yes.
And I that's kind of what I was saying. That's what I agree with. Yeah.
I'm with Dan. 3D printing, great.
And Matt again, scratch
CAD
build.
time designing.
Yeah, Matt saying scratch build is turning yogurt tubes and mouthwash bottles into a spaceship.
Funnily enough, on the forum,
Your uncle,
yeah, my uncle, brother-in-law,
your dad, wherever the hell he is.
he built a ship from, I can't remember if it was the Star Wars cartoon or the video game, but he scratch built it out of literally shampoo lids, toothpaste lids, blah blah, and you cannot tell in the slightest, that he just used everything. But that's an awesome piece, and it still displays that proud as punch in his kitchen, and he loves it to bits.
Yeah, that's good.
That's one of his better things that he's ever done.
Yeah, so like Dan says, yeah, scratch building, kit bashing, and 3D printing can all be hand in hand as a nice. I'm not sure what that last word is.
Thruple.
Yeah, don't know what that means, but yeah, it is. They can all go hand in hand to get an even better end result, can't they?
Yeah. But then at the end of the day, isn't that the great thing about the hobby, is that you can do all or any of those, or perhaps none of them, still actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sadly, people get too, pent up and frustrated about what it is or what it isn't. But at the end of the day,
as long as you're enjoying it, that's the most important thing.
Yeah,
it's the enjoyment that you get from doing it, isn't it? That's what and that's certainly why I do it. I don't do it for any other reason than purely for the enjoyment of the hobby.
I do it to learn new swear words.
Yeah.
Find any?
Oh, I found a few. All broadcastable after midnight.
Oh, good. I quite fancy the 3D printing, for the likes of external stores and little
things you've lost.
Yeah, things I've lost. Instead of scratch building, But I tend to find that the learning curve at my stage of the career is going to be quite steep and maybe not very
Trust me, Al.
effective.
Trust me, I'm nearly 45, and it's been, the learning curve is like that. It's vertical. It's not. There's no curve in it. It's just vertical.
Yeah, I mean, I did CAD at work, and the desktop publishing, and the Photoshop and everything. It was all computerized stuff, and each one is its little idiosyncrasies, But yeah.
I guess though you can do a decent amount of 3D printing without having to do CAD design. I mean, there are so many sites now that get richer and richer with STLs that you can download and do yourself. And not only that,
a lot of the places like Nico Industries, take that for instance. 1 second. Nico Industries, he will, if you ask him to, he'll design you something, what you ask for, and then email it to you, and you still, you still pay the money as though you just bought the STL off him, but he's designed it in the CAD program, so all technically you've got to do is just print it.
Yeah, and that's the bit I don't mind, the printing bit. It's the design bit that puts me off.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing a lot more of people doing that though. Do you know what I mean? Saying they've got a printer, but they're not very shit hot on CAD stuff, and and people out there will just say, what do you want doing, and it'll cost you this much, and then I'll email. I mean, years ago, folks would build you a model, and then you'd pay a stupid amount of money for it, and then it'd take 3 weeks for it to be shipped. Do you know what I mean? But with all that 3D printing stuff, you can have it in your hands within a few days. If they're really good at that CAD stuff, and it's it is.
Once you got the STL file, you can just rip off as many as you want.
Yes, exactly.
That's the point. Yeah,
and that's the thing that attracts it for me. Rather than buying like a resin set of armament or whatever. Every single time you build a.
Well, no, there's the other flip side of the coin as well. If you want to prototype something real quick and you're good at CAD, you can do that, prototype it once. you can then make a mold and cold cast it, and you can bang as many out of them as you want. Do you know what I mean? It's because I do know people that do that also, and they do it very well too.
Just quick before I forget, John Gray says, hello all, hope everyone is well. How many models are you making at the moment? He's working on 3.
I don't say.
3. Yeah, I got 3 as well.
1.
Well,
Una.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 2 dozen.
And is one of those an Italieri XJ220?
No, that's over there in the stash. I've only bought that because it's a good-looking motor. That's all.
Yeah.
It might not get built, but no, it will get built eventually. Hopefully, maybe.
Maybe not by you.
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
Just a 2 for me, accessible in the cave at the moment, but another 13 or so in the cabinet behind me, next door in the garage.
Oh, the shelf of doom. No, that doesn't
hang on a
count.
second. Three. I forgot the 6. It's here, still awaiting. It's doing.
Hmm.
Anyway,
It's not
I
talking
find
about
it too.
Shells of Doom.
Because that tank that tank is 3 kits in one, so that is already keeps me very busy.
What'd you say, Gary?
So let's not talk about Shells of Doom.
I've only
don't
got
have
one
a
now. I've only got one.
You want to get?
I ain't got a shelf for Doom. I had a shelf for Doom and then I smashed it.
I don't count the Mustang as being on the shelf of Doom because it's still under the bench.
Oh,
I can
Just
honestly
like
say I don't possess a shelf of Doom at all.
Yeah, the
Yeah, you do.
Mustang-
They're in the house. They're full of models.
Ooh,
Last one.
not nice,
To
Al.
the blood pouring out of my wrist there, Paul. Oh,
the Mustang is like council roadworks.
yeah.
Set up and then do nothing for months and then
Yes.
come in and do it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Any more questions, Dan? There's a lot of 3D print chat in the chat, but I'll be honest with bored, so I'm going to leave it.
Yeah, no, that's all the. Oh, there's one just come in just at the very end. How big are your modeling rooms, and do they include your display shells? My room is 9x8, and also
About 9 by 8 meters.
that's nice and big.
That's feet. That
and
is.
9 foot by 8 foot.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
9 foot by
it also includes my model RR, so not much room for building.
9 foot by 8 foot. That's a prison cell, isn't it?
It weren't going to say that. He's been trying to hold that bit in and not really, tell everybody where he'll actually.
Not that small. Mine's 12 by 8.
Yeah,
Mine's
mine,
about the same size. Mine's about 9x8. This
Yes.
size.
by 8.
My display. I don't mind doing that. My chair's in the way. Moron. Let's get out of the way. It's behind there. My display case is behind me. There's 200 odd models in here. Loads of stuff in here.
Yeah, but if he's got a 9x8 room and a model railway road in there, that's going to take up a lot of space.
I'd be on the wall.
The YouTube videos is it's not a small
I'd be
layout.
on the wall.
I think mine's 10 foot by 24 foot.
But how much is your modelling actually?
20 foot ish from this wall to that wall. And then obviously I've got my tool room to the side.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, similar size, 10x8, 9x8, something like that for me.
Yeah,
So, but
I'm also
everything
there.
here, apart from unbuilt kits, which are somewhere else in the house.
I haven't got a clue what mine is.
Dean says, Paul, where'd you get your surf cutter you have? I got it from Telford, mate, from Display. Direct from them.
I remember when you got that because it was the last one.
Yeah, I was trying to get some money and you
And
wouldn't
you were
take
trying
that
to get
fee.
some money.
I only had that amount in my pocket. I had to get you and Tony to stand around me because he wouldn't take that 50 quid that Tony let me.
Yeah. That was funny. Not funny, but funny.
Yeah. And Luke Ward says Schrodinger's Mustang. There we go.
Who?
Schrodinger.
Oh, yeah.
It was the cat, Schrodinger's cat. The
Ah.
cat is in a box, and if you open the box, it breaks a vial of poison. So the cat is both alive and dead at the same time. It's a quantum thing.
You
I'm
don't
gonna-
know if
I'm
the
gonna
cat's
say
alive
this.
until.
Anyway,
until
moving
you-
on.
Cool story. Cool
Well,
story,
it's
bro.
not Mustang.
Yeah, cheers for that, Luke. Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Out of all the stories.
No,
I've
it's
heard
not even
today-
that, Dan.
No, to be fair, and it's in now.
Ah.
We're done with questions, yeah? We're all done, Dan.
Yep, all questions done.
Excellent. What are you polishing, Dan?
Hey,
Oh, that's a Holy Grail helmet, isn't it?
yep.
That's
Some
cool.
years.
I like it. You printing off a horse?
Yeah, but only one leg at a time. And I might only print 3.
Yeah.
Ah.
No body.
That's
No, it wasn't his ear, Steve. I had him by the arm.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but we'll not talk about him. Right then. So what's left? The Owlsby.
Yeah.
Come on, Al. Whip your kits out for the lads.
Okay, let me just, in the words of Mr. Scattergun, mash a few buttons.
Yeah. It's the best way. Make a fist and just hit it hard. Well.
Then I
I wish
kill
I'd not said
that
that
and
now.
I move it. There we go. And then I
Then
do something like full screen it. So is that sharing?
It is. And
Oh, good. Have we got the thing at the side, possibly? Anyway, play. That'll be better. Full screen. There you go. Hopefully that thing at the top will go away. Maybe not. Okay.
Cursor's on it, that's why.
So again?
It looks like there's a cursor on it.
Yeah, no, the cursor was off, but
what?
let's just go to.
No, Ron, I don't use Flow Improver, buddy. Somebody go to the toilet, like Daryl said. Yes.
Okay, no, okay, we're just gonna have to go with that. Right, tonight's kits, aftermarket, and stuff.
Stuff?
Mm-hmm. Right. I showed this one a few weeks back, maybe a month. I don't know. It's the Jetman's 32nd scale JA37 Vigan. It's a new tool which is 3D printed and resin combo. We now have prices.
That's not bad.
At £176, €207, and $240 odd. But there is a chap currently got one of these. Must be an advanced copy, and is building it, and you'll see him around on Facebook.
Does it look any good?
If you go onto the Jetman site, it looks okay. He's having to put a lot of work in it, and you can see the different 3D versus the resin stuff. Yeah. I think these are CAD drawings here, obviously, and the box art, but yeah. It's looking okay. But yeah, go and look at that stuff on the Jetman site if you can. Now,
Very, very impressive aircraft.
yeah, superb.
Great
Absolutely.
build one of them on our channel. I did years ago.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Did a splinter camo.
Mm-hmm.
Hard models have got 148th A7E final countdown decals. These are these are the removable clear coat varnish layers that you remove after drying.
Oh, posh.
Okay.
Whose kit is it? Hobby Boss?
It's not. This
This
is
is all
just
just
the
for decals.
This is just the decals, but
Wow.
that looks like the. Is it Trumpy or Hobby Boss kit?
Yeah, it looks that way, don't it?
It's certainly reminiscent of that, and the thing is that that's quite a common set of decals to use.
Yeah.
So they're probably going for the popularity more than anything. So, but yeah, price still to be confirmed, obviously. But
Had Decals have done Jolly Ranchers and Black Aces markings as well, so
yeah,
all sort of tie in. But
okay. Now Value Gear have done a lot of stuff for top of tanks. 16 scale stowage for the Stug 3 and Panzers. There's 3 sets and 2 like sets of boxes, and they vary in range from 874 to 1821. And if you have a look around there, that's fairly comprehensive. You could certainly trick out a 16 scale tank with that lot. Although there is one of them, probably the one bottom left there, which looks like it's all in one. The rest are separate, but
Possibly, yeah.
looks like all in one. But yeah, interesting.
Cool.
who does the 16 scale Stug then?
Don't know.
Question too difficult. Wrong genre for me.
Panzer 3 as well.
Yeah.
Panzer 4 and Trumpy does it. Sure.
But just Stug 3 and Panzers. It's 3 sets and not Panzer 3. So.
Oh, yeah.
Stug 3. Anyway.
Just wanted to do done one. I've never seen this big scale.
Well, only that one piece down the bottom is for the Stug, innit? It's a Das Works.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just found it. Yeah.
The rest of it is just generic, isn't it?
It looks like, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving
Richie
on.
in the chat has got the vegan as well. RW Hobbies. Have you reviewed it, Richie? I'm going to guess that you have.
Yeah,
We'll look at Richie's channel.
I want, but not at that price. But anyway.
Hmm.
Aerocraft models have gone and done some 32nd scale clear resin camera ports for the Spitfire. You get 8 ports or 8 bits of resin for a $5. And so we're into the clear resin printing.
That's good.
How clear it is, well, you can see from the top right.
Yeah, it looks good.
Right there, looks actually not too bad. So yeah, we're progressing there. Aerocraft models have got a 1/48 F4B brass set and undercarriage set, and it's both cast and 3D printed. But it's cast from a 3D print. So as we were mentioning earlier on, that's one way to do it, 3D print something and then cast it afterwards. Available from Aerocraft models at £12, $14.21 and $16.48.
That's some good stuff you do.
Yep. Now, DN models have done camo paint masks for the 135 Mi-24 Hind. They also do the masks for the Red Stars. Basically for the 135th Trumpeter kit. That looks, yeah, whether you would do it by hand or not, I think it would be easier with the masks, but you do get folks that just go ahead and use the silly putty type stuff and mask it off themselves. So, but yeah, that looks interesting. Nice 35th scale Trumpy Hind could be on my list. Quinta Studios have started doing vacuum-formed canopies, and this is one of the 72nd scale one for the Tamiya kit, the FOU1 Corsair, the birdcage version. Looking at it, it doesn't look too good to me. Well, it doesn't look sharp, if you like. But of course, with the reflections and the shine and everything, it may just be me. But yeah, price still to be decided. But that's one of the new things they've brought out recently. Continuing on with our cockpit interior 3D decal kits, they brought out one for the Hobby Boss 148th F105D. These do look impressive, I have to say, and I'll be getting some once I get a kit that they make the decals for. We'll see. And following on, they've got one for the 32nd Trumpy SU-27B Flanker C, which is not a small kit.
Wow.
It's huge, and yeah, whether it would be worth getting them in that scale or not, you can see from the guy's hand the size of the panels, just incredible. Price to be decided on that one, but I would say probably a good Tamiya kit's worth. And again, they've got 35 interior 3D decals for ICM truck kits.
Interesting.
So they're branching out big style here. Interesting that they've obviously got the lights on there and the dashboard and stuff like that. It was fairly simple for these older kits, obviously, or these older trucks, but they may just branch out into newer stuff, which may or may not contribute or add to your car kits, Paul.
Yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah. Linear A have got some 1/72 figures. Neanderthals versus Denisovans and Homo sapiens. And it's set 1. I couldn't find a set 2. They're available on back order for £12 and 6p, but these look quite complex things for such a small scale.
Yeah, that, aren't they?
And when you look at a 1/72 scale figure, and I'm looking at the 32nd and the 48s at the moment, yeah, it's these are quite tiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting. Available from Hanitz at the moment. Now, Video Aviation do a 1/32 USAF crew chief in cold weather dress. Now, this has been updated. And it'll be coming quite soon, and also in 1/48 scale. But you get the ladder, the toolbox, the tools, and there he goes up with his wrench or drill or whatever it is he's doing to the F-16 there. But size for size, that's yeah, that could be quite a good dial thing, and price still to be confirmed on that one. Mini Art have got 35th scale Totenkopf division Kharkov 1943 from the Resin Heads series. I think they do a Resin Head series which they've got replaceable heads or something like that. And obviously they include all the accessories like the guns, and I've just shown the guns there, but all the water bottles and it looks like grenades, is it? And stuff. Yeah, all that's there, and price still to be confirmed from Mini-Art itself. 35th scale, nice. Now, coming soon from Das Werk is the 1/35th scale Brückenleger Panzer M8A2 AVLB. It looks a real brick of a kit. Price to be confirmed. Yeah, it's just big. It's just big. That would be an interesting one to do.
Is that on a Leopard base?
I have no
M48.
idea. I'm not of that genre, but you know, obviously there's a base with the bridge on it. You know.
Yeah.
That's right. Roland said the name.
Go on then. Was that right?
Yeah, no, you did very well. It's a Brückenlegepanzer, so you did very well.
Ah, close enough. Close enough.
Looks like an M48 or an M47 chassis to me.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, it says M48 there.
Yeah. Looking at the registration there, is that quite a modern reg, you think?
Yeah, I know. Bundeswehr, they all have the Y, so they all look like that.
Yeah. Okay. Good show. Now, Tom Ans has started doing digital downloads for his dials and knobs and fuel selector switches, etc., and cockpit handles and all that sort of stuff. They vary from €2, £1.69, to not much more than that. It's about €3-4, I think, is about the. So this is a small selection here that I grabbed a screenshot from. But as we were talking earlier on about, you know, how 3D printing, you can buy the files. Well, you can do that now rather than buying the stuff direct from them. Although I don't know if it, you know, how many switches you get, or if it's the whole pack that he sells at the moment. But that seems to be quite good value for money. You know, €2, £1.69 for a file to download that. Yeah. And
Are they quite sorry, Al, are they quite sort of time consuming and tedious to attach? Did you have any issues when you put them in your intruder?
Very. You've got to drill holes for each one. And if you've got you know, real good cockpit detail, you're going to have to file it down first, but not so far as you need to go to obliterate it completely. So you just need, you know, something like a wash on it to highlight the slightly raised areas. But I've done it on the intruder, and I spent days at it. Excellent result, but you spend days. Whether the 3D printed cockpit details are an advantage or not, or, you know, better. Maybe not better looking, but certainly these 3D printed things look really good when you stick it together. I'll have to throw up a screenshot and an in progress build. But yeah, interested in that, and for 3D printing. Now, Italy have brought out now the box art. I think I mentioned this a wee while back, for the 32nd Tornado IDS ECR. So you get, I think there's 4, and we've now got a price available from e-models for £130 50p, €154.52 and $179.68. Now, this is dearer than the GR4 they've just brought out, which is reputed to be quite a good kit. So the base kit will probably be the same, and it'll be like the armament is different, and obviously the two chins that the GR4 has. You've just got the one small one there, and that's the main difference. And yeah,
Dark Tornado gets my vote.
yeah, that's one of the good schemes. I do have a photograph of that, and yeah, they are good. And the Italian ones are quite subtly. The decals on there are very, very subtle. But yeah, looks good, and probably one that's on my list anyway. Not the GR4 obviously. So
How does that compare to the Revell one?
the Revell one's not very good.
Big price difference. Yeah.
I've abandoned mine. I mean, I got mine as a present, and it only cost 25 quid from Hobbycraft at the time because they had a sale. And I would have said it wasn't worth it. I unfortunately threw some PE kit at it, and it was the wrong one. And anyway, it was just a horror story. Anyway, Modern Models are bringing out very, very soon. There's card drawings here of the 35th Panzer Kampfwagen 2 Aus FL Luchs, which looks actually quite interesting.
Nice.
Why
the Luchs?
And all the different colours of printed stuff there, I would imagine.
Lux means caracal.
Sorry, say again?
Yeah, lux means caracal. No, that's what it means. It's like a leopard and a panther, and that is the lux, which is the smaller one.
But yeah, it looks like brass barrels, lots of PE and printed bits, etc. So
yeah, no, it does.
Good looking little Panzer too. That one. I like the Luchs.
Yep. Previously shown, we've got the Revell 48 scale SR71A Blackbird. It's 68 centimeters long, and these are some test shots that have appeared recently of the build, I think. Available from Revell now at £76, 89 euros, and $104.64. Looks to be quite good. Not sure on the cockpit. If you look at the cockpit there, it looks like a 3D printed cockpit to me, or a very, very well painted one. But the relief is certainly, well, it looks quite good there. Huge, absolutely huge.
Yeah,
no doubt a certain Ukrainian company will do a cockpit set for it.
Yeah, probably. But nice to see the test shots coming out. And again, the Revell 72nd Razor Crest, which is 33.7, there has been some build shots.
Yeah, maybe they should have kept them because whoever painted that, it's atrocious.
We have a name, but I'm not going to mention it here. So it's available from Revell at 48.13, 56.99 euros, and 66.27.
It looks pebble dashed.
Say again?
Looks like it's been pebble dashed.
In parts, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look overly good to me, but maybe it's meant to be like that. Who knows?
No, it's not. It's not.
Well, not having seen
space particles, Paul.
I've seen it. It doesn't look anything like that.
From the box art, it looks to be not quite good, but you don't know if that grain's been added deliberately in the photography. And then we've got the some more shots there of the sprue and the built model and the cockpit. And bearing in mind that's 1/72, you know, that's going to be quite a small Mandalorian chap thingy. What's it's not, whatever her is. So, yep. Now, There's been some new decals out for an old kit, and I just had one look at this and thought no. But anyway, pink cars are not my thing. It's the 24 scale 1956 Ford Thunderbird, available from Revel at 23.22. So decal wise, I was having a look at that and thinking there's not a lot of decals on there.
No.
Apart from the name at the back, the Thunderbird
Yep.
at the back.
Yeah.
So unless, for example, the pink on the wheels is decals or whatever, don't know.
People
But,
just see the word new though, don't they? Also.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had that in before I realised it wasn't a new kit. I went back and searched, and it is an old kit, so just new decals, but typical Hasegawa type marketing. Now this is a new tool kit from Revel. It's a 124th Porsche 911 Carrera Targa, the G model, and it's available in left or right hand drive. So that's an interesting one because you don't normally get that with a kit.
I believe there's a review of that kit come out as well, isn't there?
Oh, is there?
It's not that one.
It's not that one.
Mine's
No.
not the Targa. It's the same kit, but mine's not the Targa.
Okay.
You're out in the morning, aren't you?
So 24 scale, 27.86, 32.99 euros, and 38.36 dollars. So new kit. Following on, we've got a from the Quinta canopies. There's a vacuform canopy for the 40th MiG 29 for the Great Wall Hobby kit, which is quite a nice kit in itself. That canopy looks a lot better than the others, but still a bit soft to me. And you're paying a $5 for a canopy, so. And they brought out interior decals for the 32nd scale F5F Tiger Kitty Hawk kit. Expensive-ish, I suppose, or not for a 32nd scale kit, but one that has got to be getting rare because, as I mentioned previously, the Kitty Hawk kits are now like Rocking Horse stuff. So they keep printing stuff for Kitty Hawk, and maybe it needs it, but wouldn't have thought it would have been cost effective. Now, Luke Graf have got this 32nd scale Lloyd CV with an Austro Daimler 160 to 185 horsepower engine. It's coming soon, hopefully before Christmas, they say. These price to be decided, but this certainly looks to be resin printed to me.
It does, doesn't it?
But sometimes you can hardly tell if they're card drawings or not, but given the fact that they've got the PE on them, I think this would be actual photographs. But yeah, an interesting one that you can build, obviously, without the panels on it, so you can see inside. But
Like that.
yeah, very
Wouldn't want to do it, but I like the subject.
retro.
Yeah, I like those kits. I like this one too.
They have available for pre-order 48th DH90 Dragonfly. It's a combination of resin 3D printing. It's available for pre-order now. No price on it, but that could be certainly for the British contingent. In the bottom right there is the Dragonfly, the RAF version. So yeah, excellent aircraft, excellent. And available from Loot Graph. No prices. Now, following on from the Jetman's Vigan, they
Ooh.
have just stated, I think in the last few days, because the last time I looked here, it wasn't there. But they've got the 32nd scale J35 Draken. It's in progress. They're working on it. And the versions, the timeline, and other details are to be announced later. But now, Vigan or Draken, which one's the best?
Come on, Jetmads, release the Draken.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have either and have a nice up-to-date grip and see personally. But
Yeah, a decent gripping would be nice as well. But these are you can get a 48 scale Draken, but you can't get a 32nd. It's just that these resin kits are dear, and I'm not sure if I could justify them. Now, ICM have brought out more acrylic paints for various trucks. Price to be decided, but probably around the same as some of the other paint sets they brought out for various countries. I'm not going to put them all down here, but if you just go to the ICM site, you can have a look and take your pick. Interesting though that they're kind of going down the line of the colors for specific, you know, like trucks versus aircraft versus whatever, and attaching everything in a winner. A bit like Chunk was mentioning the other week about in Australia that they're bundling the kit and the paint and all the accessories in a winner and saying, here you go, here's the whole thing you need. Don't bother going looking for stuff elsewhere.
Yeah.
In progress, we've now got box art for the Royal Marines officer at 1/16 scale. Yeah, he looks quite smart. So combination of a composite photograph there, obviously, but still the price is to be decided. Now this is an interesting one. ICM have in progress 48th Vietnam US Air Force Airfield. This is the box art from it, but when you look at the details down below, it mentions nothing about any of the dios, just it includes the O2A aircraft, the OV-10A, and 5 figures of American pilots and technicians. Nothing about a dio, and yet they're saying it's an airfield.
Yeah.
Be interesting to find out exactly what it's about, but it certainly looks as though it should be a dio, but maybe you've just got to build.
I can't wait for that rocket to arrive. I want one so bad.
It's on my list. It's on my list. Now, available from Spot Model on pre-order soon is from Tamio Kits. It's a 43rd scale Ferrari 512S from the NART team, 24-hour Le Mans on 1970. Now, there's quite a few of these come out, so I will just guide you towards the Spot Model site to have a look at what is available. But this is just one of them, and that looks like a well weathered car to me.
They're beautiful subjects are just such small kits. That's the trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, 43rd. So following on from that, we've got from Profil 24. They've got the 24 scale Cunningham's C4RK from the NART team.
Yeah, looks good.
Is that date right? 1943 Le Mans?
That's what it said. That's what it said.
There was no Le Mans in 1943, was there?
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
that came straight from the site.
Yeah, Al.
Ish. I only write these things down.
53 maybe, but not 43.
Definitely not 43.
Okay, well, it was 43. It was on site. Anyway, you can pop over to Spot Model and check and see if
Yeah,
it was
go and have
right.
a look yourselves.
Yeah, yeah. So these are just two examples from there, two different scales, two different manufacturers, etc. But they've got a lot of new stuff available for pre-order soon, they say. Now, we'll finish off with a question. What distillery and where? You have 5 seconds.
Billy's Bathroom Bourbon in Glasgow.
It's a big one and it's in Scotland.
Yeah. I've a look at all the barrels there. That you can see that hundreds of them, hundreds just stacked up, waiting to be filled, or whatever. And the answer is
Glenmurray. Oh, I was right.
Of course it is.
Yeah, I
Not
knew.
just Bob.
Yeah.
And I even managed a picture of some of the barrels.
Oh.
And when these barrels are built from scratch or refurbished, there's a place up in Speyside called the Speyside Cooperage. And how's that for a load of barrels?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There are thousands of barrels
Aztecs.
there. Thousands and thousands. One of these bits in the right hand side there, I counted there's about 1,700 barrels there. So, and that's it.
Well done, Al.
The end.
Well done, Al.
Ancient pyramids of Scotland.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Al.
you can see the new barrels down there as well. So,
I
2 minutes after that picture I took, you were chased off the property.
Yeah, I want to
I'll-
see more of your oil rig reconnaissance pictures.
okay, I'll stick them on next week.
And
Anyway.
whether you get into any trouble for that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That Shelby was 53, by the way, not 43.
Had to be, yeah.
That would
what
make
was
sense.
Sorry?
It was 53, Al, not 43.
Oh, close enough.
In a decade. What's a decade?
It was 10 years.
What's the
Okay.
decade between wars?
What's a decade when you could be racing against Ferraris or you could be racing against Pans, one or the other?
Racing.
There we go. That's us done. Is anything in the chat?
Let's have a look.
Paul Morgan, car boys all gone quiet. Well done, Al.
Bless you. We're listening, Paul. That's right. Well, listen intently to the hard work Al's put into it.
Yeah.
Besides, only real modelers build cars.
Oh.
Ooh, controversial.
There's some of those decals there. I mean, I can see them, for the 3D decals and stuff that they're bringing out for all the cockpits for the planes and stuff. I can see a use for those in the cars.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Always sort of your radio consoles and all that sort of thing. It's there's definitely scope there.
Especially cars are 1/24 scale, so it will really make a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Andy Callis says, nice shots, Al. Is he talking about the whiskey or the photographs?
Either.
I
I
went
just
to
happen
shoot
to have,
range.
I happen to have some Glenmurray here. Funnily enough.
Can you give me a bottle of that? The Telford.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
behind
that's the
me.
one.
Yeah. It's behind me.
You have to put some orders in with you, Al, for Telford, won't we? To bring down with you.
Feel free, but I mean, you get it cheap enough in the supermarkets if you can get it. If not, then I can certainly get it, and depending on your wallet, I can pop
I
up.
say
to Gordon McPhail and-
delivery fees exorbitant though.
Oh,
Yeah.
forget the delivery fees. Oh, nothing. I'm coming down anyway.
You
But,
try buy anything decent in the supermarkets
however,
around here,
it's,
you get it.
It's likely to
Well-
evaporate on the journey, though, isn't it, Al?
It's the angel share's gone by the time it gets bottled. I can
Yeah.
tell you.
Gary Riderwin says, Al, how long does it take to do that section every week? Every 2 weeks it is, Gary.
Every 2 weeks. A fair while, actually.
That's 3 weeks.
Yeah. It's searching the sites and then copying just everything. Yeah, takes a bit.
Top
but-
job, Al. Top job, Al.
Good
Yeah.
to hear.
You need an intern,
Yeah.
Al, that's what you need.
Paul's there saying, so is Al going to be the highlight of Telford? He can't be, because I'm the star.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
definitely.
I still feel sorry for Lee because his face just, yeah.
It was funny, though. It was funny, though.
It was funny.
So, yeah, that's us done. So, as I mentioned earlier, if I go back up the chat, I'll grab it again. I'm considering going live most days. I may even start tomorrow when I get in. I'm out in the morning. So I'm going to go live on my Paul ISM Live at the Bench page. So I'll go get the link for you all. It's up at the top somewhere. Oh, I might have lost it because I can't get that high up. I'll get it for you now. 2 seconds. Yeah, so if you go over there, you can subscribe to it for me. That'd be brilliant to get notified when it's live then. So I may well do it in the morning when I get back by 10:30. So, yes, we may go live over on this channel a bit. We're at 924 subs. We've had over 110 in the past day, so that's good going. If we can keep that going, it'd be great. And we'll be back on Sunday, same channel. The live show will be on that channel on Sunday from now on. The only live show that will be on the ISM channel is the Friday night one from now on. All right, so yes, if you want to watch the live shows, you need to sub to that channel. And yeah, come and watch us. I've got a review of that new Revel Porsche that's going up at 9 a.m. in the morning. So go and have a look at that. Oh, beat you to it, Roland. By a millisecond. Thank you, though. Yeah, I've got a review up in the morning. You got any videos planned, Dan?
Yeah, hopefully next week I'll get the next part of the Suzuki done, which will be clear code and then fixing clear code.
What about you, Roland?
Yeah, I have a kit review of that Mark V, and I might
cool.
even consider, since Dan asked me last time, I thought, well, why not? I took videos from while I'm building it, so I might consider putting some build videos up as well.
Ooh, excellent.
Can I just suggest that people ignore Roland's link, Model Kit Beginner, because it goes to the wrong page.
Does it?
Has he linked that other one?
Yeah, he's put Paul at ISM.
No, that does.
It didn't for me. It goes to a different page.
No.
It goes to the right page for me.
And me.
That's what I get.
I'll check Paul's one again.
Yeah, I get
Oh,
Paul.
I put one with him.
All ISM live at the bench.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah, they both go to the same one for me.
Yeah.
No,
Just take
not
the-
for me. Weird. Okay.
What's going on there?
What did it say, Si? I didn't see.
It just had there's no content, no videos.
Yeah, click on the home. Yeah, if you go back to and click on the home, it should tell you different.
Okay, I'll have a look in a minute.
That's because there are no videos.
Right, yeah. It's
Yeah.
clean
Yeah.
up on aisle 3.
Yeah, mine just linked to the videos, so not to the home. That's
It
fine.
went to the home for me.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's on it. Well, it signs on his iPad.
Yeah, but your link that you posted takes it to home for me. That's fine. It's Roland's one that doesn't work for me.
Okay, both go to the same place.
Roland's goes to playlists, Paul's goes to home. But I mean, in essence, all you need to do is click on home.
It's the same section though, is it? Okay. That's
Anyway,
why-
click on my one and you're all sorted.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be live tomorrow morning, about 10ish, 11 o'clock. And we'll be live on Sunday, then every day for next week, hopefully. And we'll give it a whirl and see how it goes. Like I say, 9 o'clock in the morning, the review for the Porsche goes up, so go and have a look at that. And
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
there we go. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if we don't see you. And we will catch you all next time. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry, the internet.